it's that time of the day again where the mad mind of myself has been working out different ways of helping you get fit and strong. This one came to mind around about 8 o'clock last night, as I'm working with a few people at the moment who aren't able to stand up fully for one reason or another. So this is a floor-based routine that is a bit of a core killer. It can be as easy as you want it to be, or it can be as difficult as you want it to be. So I'm going to go through these 5 exercises. All right. You pace yourself. It can go from one to the other as a flow routine, so one repetition of one to another, all the way through for the 5, and then repeat it, and you can keep on going that way. Or you can do a number of repetitions for each exercise, have a little bit of a rest, and then repeat it through. All right. So if you've got any questions, send us them. All right. We're going to start off the first exercise I call a half Hindu press up. All right. So what we want to do is we want to start off in a full press up position. So that's knees off the ground, hands underneath the chest, and a normal press up position. At this point, we're going to lower ourselves all the way down to the ground, and then I'm going to leave my hips on the ground as much as possible, pushing up to the heel of the hand, working to the tricep, allowing some mobility to occur through the lower spine, and then I'm going to elevate it back up to a normal press-up position. Lowering it down, nice and slow, leave the hips on the ground, push up through the heel of the hand, working the triceps, and then elevate back to that press-up position. So that's exercise number 1, half Hindu press-up. Exercise number 2, and this is where it becomes a flow, is an A-frame from a slightly different position. A normal A-frame position, hands directly underneath the chest, knees directly underneath the hips. What we're going to do is, because we've finished, I'll just turn slightly off, because we've finished in this position, from this point I'm going to push my bum high into the sky, bring it back down, and if you want, bring it down, make it a little bit more difficult, and then from this point, pushing up into that A-frame. Level it off, take it down, push it up into that A-frame from that position, then leveling it off again. Again, we've come to that level position. So it's a slightly different way of doing the A-frame. From the A-frame, we're going to go into a wide mountain climber. Normal mountain climber, from that press-up position, would be bringing the knees inside. What we're going to do is we're going to try and bring the knee to resting on the top of the elbow. So, back into position for the camera. From here, this is where we finish with the A-frame. We're going to bring the knee in, resting on top, take it out, and opposite side, take it out, again I'll repeat, bring it in, take it out, opposite side, bring it down, and that's our finish point again. Yeah, so you can see the sequence. Still staying in the same sequence. The last exercise, second last exercise, is one I called the jumping frog. So, we finish in that high press-up position. Feet might want to be a little bit wider. So from here, feet a little bit wider, and turn side up. Just slightly. From this point, I'm going to bend my knees, straighten the arms, push backwards, and then drive forward, pushing my head as forward as possible. So, I'm going to break it down a little bit. From here, nice wide position, I'm going to push back, and then I'm going to drive forward, driving my head, can't see, driving my head past the hands. So taking the bum backwards, I'm going to do it forward. From this position, hitting the back as far as possible, and then driving it forward, really loading up the shoulders at that point. what I call the jumping frog. Last exercise, a simple step through from that tall position, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to perform each of the exercise in sequence. So press up position still. We're going to step through with left leg to the right hand side, bringing it back, and then right leg to the opposite, stepping it through, look at mobility, stepping it through, and then bringing it back. Then we will start again. So I'm going to go through each of the exercises and just checking that I went through the right sequence, one after the other, one repetition of each, and you'll see how the flow goes. So I'm going to start off from the flow position. Hopefully I'm in the right angle for everyone. I'm going to lower myself down. I'm going to come up, pushing through, leave the hip there. Up, that's the Hindu. Into A-frame. Bring it back down. From there to mountain climber, one on each side, nice and wide. Bring it back. From there to the jumping frog, pushing it forward. From there to the step through. Now, as I say, quite a difficult one. I'm going to work the chest, shoulders, arms, core, lower back, mobility around the hip. It's got everything going on for it. You can use it as a many round as possible, AMRAP. You can use it as an EMO, which is another type of training. It's just lost. I've just lost it at that point. You can do repetitions, you can do times, you can do flow patterns. Have a go. It's a great little workout. Hits everything, even my breathing. Have fun with it. Take it easy. Start off gentle. Have a rest in between. Make sure you hydrate. Got my water there. Alright, and have fun. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye now.